Okay, so looking at the two different types of writing, long form novels and short form is short fiction, what do you find beautiful and exciting about writing short fiction first?
So as you know, I started out with short stories, and the instant gratification of that is not to be underestimated. Just knowing that something is there and it's done, and that sense of achievement, it's a good way of. I do find writing to be a series of carrots and sticks, and it's a good way of going forward for me, because I finished something. Now I can watch television or read something or give a kind of a reward. But what I think what I really love about short fiction is just that perfectly formed small thing, that slice of life, and just leaving a reader with that sense of being stunned at the end, and the idea that there is what I always tell my students is that after the last full stop, that there is still a story going on somewhere else. So it's like the door to the party has shut and you're not allowed to be there, but it's still going. For instance, listening to Jeffrey Ford's reading at World Fantasy this weekend, and it was just stunning, and you sort of sat there, and unfortunately, we were all being chased out of the room, but you would have liked to have sat there for a few minutes just digesting and thinking about what you'd heard.
And I think that both of us really like about the short form the attention to language. Not to say that novels don't pay attention to language, but with short stories, things are evoked rather than explained, and you have only so many words to work with, so you have to be really precise in your descriptions and in your imagery and things like that. There isn't a lot of room to waste words.
That's it, and there's the challenge there, because as you know from my drafts, I will link 3 beautiful phrases together, and I know that at some point I have to kill them off and just keep the one that is the best or the most resonant. And I'm generally able to do that, but sometimes you'll get a draft that has a note saying, I can't decide, tell me which baby to kill.
Yeah. So. And sometimes it's just a matter of squishing the 3 different ideas into one sharp. You've sort of stretched them out too long.
Exactly.